Southern Cali, the Outlaws are back. You didn't know them like you know. This is the best show on the block. Guaranteed to be the best. Some mouse, some new, some original, something to get you to break outside the box. Restructure your mindset. Reanalyze the norm. Get you to think, implement, strategize, re-strategize, blueprint. And I'm from a small country town, but that's the LA skyline. Isn't that a beautiful sight to see bright and early on a Thursday morning? The motherfucking LA background, y'all. City of Angels. That is one of the most beautiful sunrises you will ever experience, y'all. I used to live out at the beach, right? Man, this is just as beautiful. Yo, so I'm on my way to work, right? Hopefully y'all are having a great day. Above and beyond epic, better than average, better than original, stupendous, glorious, blessed, phenomenal. Yo, hopefully you're having a great fucking day. It's Thursday. I'm barely waking up. I thought it was a great idea to share my commute with you, and so you could get a perspective of what it's like to drive through the city. There's a lot of people in the country. There's a lot of people who they've just never experienced freeway traffic in the morning. They really don't understand the ins and outs of seeing so much fucking people in public. They don't understand the ins and outs of gridlock traffic. So I just kind of wanted to share it with you. It's not always that. Sometimes it's I.
Kiss your babies, pick the ones from roadside daisies. Drink a beer, we're back home, but it's make a memory, not just money. Spend a baby, honey, oh, Sunday drive's good for the soul. Put a little flow in your road, you're gonna miss it. Time's a ticking.
Yo, so there's tons of artwork out here too, y'all. There's like tons of fucking artwork. All the graffiti artists, they have great work, to be honest. Like, they got murals all over the place, and then they have the less fortunate encampments, right? Some of them are so neat, it's not even funny. They're so fucking technically built right. It's like someone came out here and showed them how to do things correctly. Crazy. Because due to the exposure of the elements and yada yada, right? Certain folks have found ways to live and with higher standards while still living in poverty. That's all I can really say about that. Like, it gets so inventive. They get scrap material from all over the place. They huddle it together. They find a location where the neighbors ain't complaining all the time or whatever, and they actually build a hut. And not only that, but it gets constructed so well. By the time they're done building it, it kind of hides everything that's inappropriate, right? All the inner stuff might have been garbage, and they actually built something really pretty. Most of the guys out here, they might have had some type of job in the past or something, because they're really good at what they do. They're really good at building wild shit. Anyways, y'all, one time when I was homeless, I was a traveling gypsy for a while, and I got tired of sleeping exposed to the elements for a moment, especially in the wintertime. It was fucking cold, right? So I got I got really hooked on building cardboard mansions. So my shit was that I would build fucking cardboard mansions. So I would get cardboard really, 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 really fast. I would build this fucking big ass fucking cardboard mansion with a chimney that was functional, right? I would fucking light fires in this motherfucker. And one time, they called the fire department on me because it was smoking like crazy, and they thought it was on fire, but no, it was just a functional fucking chimney inside of my cardboard mansion. And the neighbors were jealous that my shit was eco-friendly. It was rent-free. I was living right outside of Pollo Loco and shit, so it was a nice spot, right? The neighbors didn't complain about me at all. Sometimes the ladies would bring me breakfast, lunch, little baggies for lunch. Mom would give me money sometimes. The females always took care of me. So shout out to y'all. Like, you're not my girlfriends. Like, I'm not fucking you, but I wish I did. You know what I mean? And like, I love these females from a distance without overstepping their fucking boundaries of rationality. Like, come on now. Were you in love with me? Like, you really wanted to spend time with me and I was something? Or were you just helping out a homeless guy and that's just what you do and you're just a special fucking person? Or are you special to me? Or were you special for me? That shit. So these females done a lot of amazing shit. Like, I really want to go back and see them so I can try and bone, I guess. You know what I mean? So they were really there for me. They helped me out. They helped me out a lot. But I was never in the position to try and advance anything or be that guy. You know what I mean? Hey, can I get a place to stay? I just need help. I was not that guy. They would show up to wherever I was staying at or doing, and we spent time together, have talks. They'd encourage me to get off the streets. They'd encourage me to get sober. They'd help me out a lot, right, in a lot of different formats. But taking me home and stuff like that, like, is something that was never done. And another one is I was really impressed and inspired to get better because these females would hang out with me when I smell like shit, piss, ass, balls, and feet, scrubbed out, old ass, torn ass clothes. You know, you're a drunk, so I think sometimes you piss on yourself, right? And you wear the same fucking pants for like 6 months in a row, so you probably smell like piss bad. So they show me nothing but love and appreciation. Like, I don't know the right words to say. I don't have the words to say without. I don't know the right words to say without overstepping my boundaries and making it sound inappropriate. So these females really went above and beyond to really give me a second chance in life, give me a second opportunity to have a beautiful experience. They did that for me, and I'm really grateful, and I love them with all my heart. Those are the real women I have emotions for. Honestly, like, I go wandering around life, and I know nobody's perfect. I'm not looking for perfect. The fucking point is that I was treated in such a manner, in such a way, and I saw beautiful things. And it was so beautiful, the experiences that I got through a lot of them, that it opened my eyes to the possibilities of fighting better. You know what I mean? Fighting better. They all look good. They all had nice physiques. They all had nice chesticles and stuff. The point is that their personalities were so fucking amazing. On top of that, they were givers. They showed up and they gave out of the kindness of their heart. And then now being part of the workforce and understanding budgeting and spending and shit like that, and I go out and I buy food and I tip, and I know what it feels like to drop tips but run a budget on it. But I can afford to drop this tip. It's affordable in my budget to show gratitude for my meal. You know what I mean? So if I'm gonna drop a $5 tip, it costs something. It's gonna take away from something else. So these females will come and drop money on me to help me out, and I'm assuming that they had to do the same budget to make sure that they got through the week, to make sure that their bills were gonna be able to be paid. All this, in order to take their extra and help me out. It was the most beautiful fucking feeling in the world. And the more that I adapt into society and see what is it and what it takes to be a part of society, the more that I'm just in awe of everything they did. They went out of their way to help me out. So when I look at females and stuff like that, I'm not hating on them, but they just don't compare. I'm not trying to compare, but they just don't compare, because when I meet them as like, oh, look at me. Like I never had to hit up females in the past. They came to me. And not only that, but they showed me, wow. So I'm not used to going and approaching anybody, because I'm used to them coming to me. And not only just coming to me, but wow. So y'all, that's the fucking drive to work. These are the thoughts that revolve through my mind, and that's the counting your blessings part of the morning. That's the showing gratitude part of the morning. That's fucking what inspires me to keep moving forward part of the morning. These stories of people who came and believed in me, and not only believed in me, but like showed it through actions of love and support. And here I am. It's been like a year and a half. Yeah, I'm just checking out that chick right there. She got nice. So it's been about a year and a half since I've really spent time in the area, seeing any of these females, any of that shit. But to be honest, they're still relevant. The fucking people are still relevant, and I miss them. And I really hope they're doing well. And I'm really grateful for everything they did for me. There was a lot of wild parties. There was a lot of wild times. There was a lot of private nightclubs that I was invited to and let in. And I was amongst the crowd. I was just one of many. And I made so many friends, support. There was these people that would come up to me, and they would approach me, and they would actually fucking ask me out, and they were of the same gender, and I declined, told them my rationalities and my reasons. I'm into females, no disrespect, but I really appreciate the kindness that you came to me with, right? So we actually started talking a little bit. Anyway, they brought me lunch, asked me if they could be my friend and shit like that, even though they understood that I'm not gay. And they're just like, oh, your personality though, dog, like, is it cool if like we talk to you now and then? Yeah. They ended up being so great, like just the most fucking amazing people. I ran into these events at night in this certain area of town. And those events, I went in there because the girls were really pretty. They ended up being tranny friendly events. So a lot of the women in there were transsexuals, right? And so I was not that guy who found out what was going on and then began to flip out. You know what I mean? I kind of just sat there, enjoyed the event. The party was great. They didn't let me do basically anything I wanted. We hung out, and it was one of those experiences, and I was always treated with kindness, courtesy, and respect. These people paid the fees for the entrances and whatnot. I was never charged a thing. And I was in the mix with everybody else. Everybody knew I was there. I was there so often, like almost every fucking day, every week. I was so annoyingly involved in these parties that I'm just so grateful. I'm just so grateful for the people who did not mind me being at my worst, showing up, giving them my best. Like I was at my worst, giving them my best. And then they didn't judge me for it. They didn't toss me to the side. I didn't judge them for whatever society did as well. It was just a fun loving, fun, happy, having fun bands, DJs, outfits, birthday parties. A fucking great time. I never got laid. I never did any gay shit, right? Because it wasn't disrespectful like that. They never made advances to any degree, and I never did anything to disrespect their culture as well. So we mingled very well in the culture. Another one is, yo, I went to like Pride at the LA Historical Park like 2-3 years ago, and I was invited. They paid my bracelet, they bought me all my drinks, anything I wanted was provided that day. And it was Mi Amor from Santa Ana and the Gordas. So it was two chicks and the homie. So it was the homie and his two cousins from Santa Ana, and they came through, paid for everything. We had a great time together, and all I had to do was just keep him safe. They were like, "Oh, he drinks too much at some point. You know what I mean? Your whole job is to keep him safe. We'll pay for everything if you just keep him safe." Boom, done. So that was a great event. Once again, it was the same fucking crowd that I was around the whole time. You saw like oddities, right? You saw like man's ass cheeks and wieners and stuff like that, but it's just a part of the culture. Like, are you gonna be offended by it? If so, go home. And are you gonna just let loose and know that they're over there having fun doing their thing? You're over here. You don't gotta let it offend you. You could just turn around, go this way, go that way. There was females there too, real females, and they were gorgeous, right? Then there was everything else. There was so much cosplay. It was crazy. I call it cosplay. You know what I mean? You're just kind of dressed up, having fun. It's like a big old costume party. I met RuPaul. I met the radio station girls, the dudes from the radio station, that 92.3 here in LA. Got pictures with them. Met a bunch of the artists. Ricky Martin was there. For some reason, the artists happened to gravitate around me, so I got to see up close and meet a few of them. It was crazy. There was one that looked like Jesus, but he fucking part of the LGBT community, yada yada yada, right? Wild ass concert. I got some pictures with him too. Cool dude. So anyways, y'all, like, I just wanted to check in on Thursday, wish y'all an amazing motherfucking day, encourage you to keep moving forward. Just know that life is waiting for you to go out there and make it happen. Like, life is just waiting for you to go out there and create fun. People are out there waiting to be blessed by your personality. You know what I mean? Like this life is better than you've ever realized, and things could be way better overnight if you just implement the right strategies and perspective into your lifestyle. Period. So I did a lot, even when I was living at the beach. So I was living at the beach in Venice and Santa Monica, and I wasn't, for some reason, I was invited to everything too. I was fucking partying every night. And then Peter's my homie, my white boy homie, he offered me a place to stay. So I was living off of the Venice Strip, a block away from the beach, and in this place. He paid like, I think it was like $4,600 a month for a spot, and all I had to do was take care of him because he was an alcoholic. And he was like, "Dog, if I ever get too far, you're the guy to take care of me, right? Okay, you can stay for free." So I'm usually that guy. Take care of me and I'll take care of you, you know what I mean? And I really dig it. I mean, when I end up in good situations, I mean, I really dig it. You know what I mean? It's a one for one. I'm that guy that'll really be there for you, and usually, like, there's a lot of perks for being me. So anyways, y'all, do you really need money to do all the fucking crazy things that you want to do in this life? Yes and no. Yes and no. But your personality and the attributes and how you communicate and represent yourself in this world can get you further than money can ever do. So anyways, y'all, 20 minutes are up. I'll catch y'all later. Peace.